My last video, we already defined the with additional save in our behavior definition. You can see here with additional save, not only we have defined in the behavior definition, what we did, we have defined the methods where we have to really implement our additional save inside the save modified method. Now we will write the code to save the additional data. As I told you, we will save the additional data, some of the fields which got changed during our create, update and delete operations that I want to update in my log ID table. So first we have to create log ID table. To create the log ID table, just right click on your table, new database table, and just give some log ID table. Or you can see, okay, I have some already name. Log ID table I can give, and I can say the log table for travel. I already created one time, so that is the reason you can see now the names are coming automatically. So I just want to go create in front of you guys, so that is the reason. Control V you can do, and you can see we have the travel ID. This table basically we define few fields. Change ID, which will be unique. We have to generate this change ID each time, means this is the key field. So this should be some unique value. We will use the CL utility classes to generate the UUID. So it will be each time whenever you trigger, it will be new. And the travel ID, which we are updating, creating or deleting, what operation you are doing, create, update, delete, you have to specify that operation. What field got changed, if you are doing the create and update operation, then you have to give the field name and field value as well, and the created date, what time it happened. So these things I want to track back. So this table we cannot declare is part of our what we can say, our model. But with additional save, what we can do with additional save, we can update this table. So let me do Control F3 for this particular table. Once we did, let me go my implementation part. Now I want to update this table based on the data got changed due to the BU update, this business object update. So as I told you in my all the video, you have to see the interface of the method. You can see create, update and delete. One more thing, instead of doing F2 every time here, you can go to the Windows and preference show view, and you can click on other element info. Some view is there, ABAP element view, info view, that you can open somewhere here. So you can see as soon as you click on the method info will be displayed here. If you open here create, so you click on the derive type. Let me show you here itself. It's a little bit shorter for me. So derive type, and this derive type we have the create, update and delete importing parameter. Each have the type of derive type. Derive type for create. So table for create, we already know the structure, all the fields along with the control structure. And travel for update also we have same thing, all the fields along with the change control structure. And for the delete only we will be having the travel ID key field. You can see we will be having only the key field. So what we can do, first we have to define the table which we want to update. We have to declare one internal table data. So LT underscore travel log, we can just declare like that. Type standard table of which we have declared just now, y log travel m. Control C and Control V. So we have defined this particular table. Now I have to loop through this table in the save modified method. We have the create, Control C. First operation we will see the create operations. First we have to check we have created new entry or not. So for that purpose, Control space why I travel is not initial, there is some value in this particular table. Then only, and in the same way we can check for the update and delete also. If update operation is done, if it is updated, or we can say delete operation done, update operation done or create operation done. either this code will be run or this or this. Any one of the things will be run. If you are doing multiple operation using the business object, then all can be run. That depends. So that is the reason we have defined the step 1. We have defined this. First, somebody created new travel ID, a new travel instance. That time I want to update log table at least the two things, booking fee and status. These are the two important fields for me in the travel. So who changing the booking fee and who is changing the status, and what time he changed and how many time it is changed. I want to check back that thing. So for that purpose, I just have checked somebody created some entry that time. Let me fill this table. Basically this table will be having first field, I will fill all the travel IDs. So I will get all the travel IDs from here. I can use the corresponding because I already know that here also we have the travel ID in this, and here also we have you open this table, travel ID without space, and in this also travel ID, and if you open this one also we have the travel ID. So all the travel IDs only copied. Once the travel IDs got copied, I want to fill other field and I want to create another table, log table. Why I want to create another table? Because for one travel ID we can have multiple entries in the log table for the different fields. That is the reason. So to update those things, I have to loop through this table, control space, log table. This will be having my travel ID, control V, assigning, field symbol, control space, you can do field symbol, and you can define ls underscore travel log, something like you can define. In this one we already updated the travel ID from this one, but I want to update other fields also. Shift F1, control F3. So first what I will do, control C, I will update the other fields, control V. What all are the other fields are there? I want to update the first operation. What operation I am doing here? I am doing the create operation. So I can write the create here. I am doing the create operation, control V. What else I can update? Change value I will update later. Change ID also, changing operation already updated. Created date I can update. So I have to get the current timestamp. So we already know, get timestamp field. In this particular field we can get the timestamp field in the created 8, and for other thing I have to specify here. I know that in the create everything will be created, but sometimes the values are initial, still it is created with none value, but I want to make sure the control structure of this particular table is got changed or not. For that purpose, what all are the field value and what field value changed or not. For that I have to read this particular field again. So what I can do, read table, assigning, field symbol, I can define new field symbol, ls travel, and with the table key I can use, with key, control space, travel ID I can pass, travel ID should be equal to the travel ID of this particular log, control C, control V. Only we have travel ID as of now, and I have to read back this request. So let me check if Sai Sabasi. If Sai Sabasi is initial, shift F1. So I am getting one warning, I didn't use the key. You can use with the table key, and you can give the key name, entity is the key name, and when you are using secondary key you have to give the components. So this is how you have to read the table with the table key. So once we have done this one, now we have to fill the other field. So before filling the other field, I just want to check what field got changed. So for that purpose, control C, I will use this particular travel. If control V, this control structure I will check control structure if booking fee got changed or not. Booking fee equal to 01 also you can do, or you can use CL ABAP behaves classes you can use, and control space you can do. Oh, this is the class, so control space. Flag changed, if it is got changed or not, I just want to check. If it is changed, this particular control structure is changed, then I know the booking fee got changed. So I want to update this table, control C, the field name is a booking field, control V, changing field name should equal to the booking fee, control C, I can pass as a constant, control V, booking fee, and control C, control V, some other things I have to pass, change value, what value got updated, so that also I can get from this particular structure directly, control V, control space, and value of booking fee that I want to update, and last field of this, control Z, control C, control V. What else we have to change? Field value we updated, changed value updated, change ID we have to update, change ID we have to update. So change ID we will get from the, as I told you, utility class, CL underscore system underscore UUID class is there. We can call this particular class. Any method you can call hexadecimal 16 static, it will generate the new UUID each time, and it will give that UUID here. We are getting one warning, it's expecting us SAP F1. Okay, 1 second, this is the method, so that is the reason. Still we have the warning, we can see this one. What is the warning? Okay, raising clause is not there, so for that you have to do control 1, shift F1 you can do first, and control 1. Okay, control 1, I think control F3, let me do control F3. First let me activate the entry, and I can go here, control 1, control 1, why rename is coming, control 1, no suggestion is coming. Ideally it should create the try catch block automatically, it's not creating, but let it be. Control F3, I will do letter, and what else field, once we have updated all the field, let me since we can have multiple field value get changed, I have to declare one more table, control alt arrow down 1, this time log underscore C for create. So what I will do, control C, I will do append, control V to create this particular, control C, control V. So for one field I have done SAP F1, same way I will do for the I did for booking fee, I can do for multiple field. Let me do at least one field for the booking status as well. So and loop is there, and if is there, I have to put one more and if, I think so. Shift F1, control F3. So what I can do, I just copy this one, control alt arrow down button, it will copy as is. This time instead of booking fee, I will use the overall status field of the travel entity, and I will pass the field is over status. You can do apart from these fields some other fields also you want to do, no issue, you can do for all the field as well, but as of now I am doing for the 2 fields only. The same way we have to pass the overall status field here, field name, field value we have to pass this one, created it, that is fine. We have to append the entry, shift F1, control F3. Okay, this is done. And once we have updated the data in this table, what I will do, here what I will do, I will append, I will insert this particular entry in our database table. Our database table is the control C, insert, control V, insert into table, control this particular table, insert from, not into, sorry, insert from table, this internal table you will insert. Here we have to use, I think, host variable to tell this particular is the, since this is the database operation like select statement, we have to host this variable as well. Shift F1, and control F3. So we have done with the create part. Let me create new travel ID and see something happened or not. And one thing, let me fix this one. If I can fix quick fix, you can see we have now quick fix. You can add raising declaration. You just click on this one, it will add automatically try catch block. Okay, carry out repairs non-original system. Oh no, I don't want to know. Okay, I don't, one second, I did some mistake. Let me do control 1, surrounding with try catch block. One second, we have to do like this. So it will surround with the try catch block, and you can see this like this. Same way we can do here, control 1. We can write ourselves also, but quick fix automatically it will declare, or you can, if you want to give some error message, if the UID is not generated, you can give, but I know it will generate, so I'm not giving any error message. Let me put one breakpoint. Let me activate this code, control F3, put one breakpoint, go to my behavior definition, service binding, sorry, not behavior definition. We have the service binding for the processor. I want to create new travel ID, and I want to see the data is already really updating or not. So I have already opened one of the view. Let me open again. Do I put breakpoint? Let me check once again the breakpoint is there or not. I have already breakpoint, so no need to worry. So I'll click on go button, click on create button to create new travel ID. Put start date, that should be that should not be in past, and agency ID you have to pass. These are all the mandatory field, otherwise you will get the error if you maintain the validation. But start date and end date I have already maintained, so start date should be less than end date. In my previous videos I can give any booking fee. Based on the booking fee, the total price will be automatically updated. My travel, something you can give description, oral status is open, click on create button. Once you click on create button, it should trigger the debugger as expected in the save sequence. During the save sequence, first we will check the YI travel taken. You can see create YI travel taken have one entry. If you try to see the update as well, update, but update you will be not having any entry if you open this one, because we are not updating any field. You can check delete as well, there will be no entry, only the create have the one entry, and with the all the data. You can see the control structure as well if you want. So control structure will be filled with all flag as a X, because in the control structure means 0 1 it got filled because everything got changed here, even with the initial value, but it got changed everything. That is the reason it is 0 1. So let me do F5 now. I got I have to fill the LT travel log table. If you double click on the LT travel log table, the one entry got filled. Let me do like this. I can't see the table, give me once again, I have to go this side again, or I can see the data double clicking here as well. You can see one data is got already filled. Okay, let me, this is really tedious work sometimes. I don't know what is the problem. I want to go this side. Let me see, give me one second. I tried, but I think there is a lot of things happening. I don't want to try now. So you can, if you want to see the data from here as well, we can see there is the advantage of Eclipse. You just have to click here and click scroll. You can see the travel ID got copied. Only the travel ID field got copied. Other field didn't get copied because we have only one field with mapping. So we are looping through this data F5, and once we are updating the changing operation also. If you see the ls, what all are the things we are updating, we can see here also the travel ID got updated, and the operation create, so it got updated. Timestamps also got updated here, you can see here. And now we are reading the YI travel taken table back, and in this table you can see we are reading with the travel ID what all are the data got changed. And once we read this one, we want to just check the booking fee got changed or not. If you see the control structure again, So everything got changed. If you open this control structure, where it is here, so you can see everything is 0 1. So obviously it flagged 1, so it will go inside, change field name, we will fill the booking fee, value also will fill what value got changed, and you will get the UUID. Let me do F6 over here. You got the unique ID and F6, and like that we have filled the LT. This first entry got filled successfully. In the same way, we will fill the overall status also in this particular field symbol. Again, we are using the same field symbol, but we are changing the value, required value. Change value also we have changed, because create and I don't want to change one, create and travel ID. Both the things are happening together, but overall status field and change the value and created 8 field I can change, but I have already updated before the loop, before the if statement. It will be automatically updated. I went inside, let me do F7 to generate the new GUID, and that way we have now 2 entries in the LT underscore travel log. If you can see this 2 entries here, second entry also got created. Second entry with the different change ID, same travel, create operation same, overall status and the time also same. So let me do F5, and that's it. One entry, I inserted that table, this log enter in the database table. It successfully got entered, and since we didn't pass the client field, as you know, it will be handled implicitly by application server, no need to worry. Let me do F8. So once you do F8, you can see it got created successfully, and total price field also updated due to our determinations. So like that we have created. Let me go to the ABAP perspective again and see the log table data got updated or not. Let me open the log table. Let me do F8. You can see 2 entries during the create, it got updated. The change value is 100 and status is open. Everything got updated successfully, and we can see our not only the log table, we can see our travel table also. And you can do F8. New travel ID got created successfully. What was the travel ID number? If you want to see, 4211. So let me minimize this one. So 4211 created with today's date, customer ID, and everything got created. One more important thing I want to show you guys. So if I double click on this one, you can see not only the other fields. Now this is okay. I can scroll. You can see the created by, created and last change at and last change by field also got filled automatically. Even we are not updating through front end, since we have defined the annotation in my last video. I didn't show you how it is. If you open this particular YI travel TechM, we have defined semantic annotations to update these fields automatically during our interaction. So it will be updated during our interaction automatically, and these are the administrative field. We no need to edit on the front end, and we made as a read only field. So like that it will automatically update by the framework. So no need to worry about these fields, and we have created. Now what I will do, we have to write the code for update and delete as well. I have wrote quickly the update and delete code as well. So let me open. So till now we have here create. For the update, and we were checking this update YI travel TechM is not initial. First we are checking it's not be initial. Once it is not initial, same code we have written, nothing much. We took all the travel ID from here to, at least we have the travel ID, then we are looping through this table. We can loop through this travel ID as well, because in that case we no need to write additional this assign statement. Both way are fine. In this case I wrote the assign statement. Now I will update this particular field symbol with other values apart from travel ID. Changing operation update, time it I got same way, get time is temp, and this time instead of checking booking fee and the status, I check the customer ID and description. Somebody changed the customer ID and description, that also I want, only update part only I want to update the customer ID and description, not other things. So here I gave the field name as a customer ID, the field value also customer ID. So I appended in the LT log travel. Same way I did for the, if description got changed, the MK is on. You can see if ABAP behave, MK is on. In that case, the description will be changed, and I can updated value of the description I can get, change ID I can get, and the other things, other detail, whatever we have needed, those other detail we have filled for this particular update table. So change field name, change ID, and the change value. So these, the same way we did in create, same way we have filled also. I will update this code in one of the GitHub repository, and I will save the entire code of this our unmanaged scenario in the GitHub repository. You can access from there. In next video I will show you how to access also, and in this video I will put the link as well. And other thing, apart from the update, we have the delete as well. The simple thing, delete is not much complicated. Just we got the corresponding travel IDs. I am looping through those travel IDs, updated the operation, what time it is done, because we no need to update the field name and everything here. Time, time, key field, and the what operation done. These three field we have updated, and we updated in the log table. Let me activate Control F3 and show you how it is working in the front end. So I already have opened this particular front end application. We just now created 4211. Let me come back. A 4211 we created, we edit the same only, descending order, and 4211 just now we created. Let me edit this one, and this time I will update what field we have to update, customer ID and description. So let me update the description, my travel updated, and customer ID as well I will update. I will use this one, first one, and let me click on save button. I hope so breakpoint is there. Otherwise, okay, breakpoint is there. This time the create method will not trigger because it is initial, but the update method will trigger because it is having one line. So we are getting all the travel IDs. You can see all the in this travel table we have, as of now nothing is there. As soon as we do F5, you can see we have travel ID updated, only the travel ID, other things are blank. Other things also we have to fill. So here I have read this particular and assigned to this particular symbol, ls log u. You can see we have assigned this one here, and we are updating the changing operation. You can see the values here, updated values, log uu, ls log updated log. You can see the changing travel ID updated and the change operation updated, what time it done, what value it done, the field name also we have updated. Let me do F6, and finally we have to update those values in the LT travel log table. Same way we have done for the customer ID also and description. Both the things we have changed, so that is the reason we can see in the control structure it is updated. But if you see the control structure entirely, let me show you the control structure. So for showing you control structure, first I have to click here. Let me open the control structure. You can see only the customer ID field and the description is 01 because we have changed actually. Other fields are 00. If you would have used with all field variant, that time also you will be getting this things only. But in the if you open this one table, I will not able to show you, but let me show you here the values, because the scrolling I have to do something. I don't know, I am not able to catch this scroll bar here. You can see it's disappearing quickly. I'm not able to go that didn't here. I don't know how. I have to do something for that. So let me click on this one. Array, so you can see travel ID and other things are initial only. Only the customer ID, where whatever the field we have updated, those field only came. But if you use with all field, everything will come, but control structure remain the same. So this is the very important thing, the difference between with all field and without all field. With all field, all the values will come. Without all field we will use, then only the changed values will come. So this is the very important thing. In create scenario, anyway everything got updated, so everything came automatically. So change ID we got, okay, we have to do F7. This will generate F6, F6. And we have the now 2 entries in this table, and we will do F8 and directly see the table result. Let me go to ABAP perspective. So where is our table? Okay, let me open the table from here. Why log travel display? Let me refresh it. Now 2 additional entries for update, one for customer ID and one for the description, and we have the other detail as well which we have filled. In the same way, we will delete the same entity. So just select this one and click on delete. You want to delete? Yes, I want to delete. Again, the method will be triggered. Go to this particular F5. This time we have the delete, so we will get the travel ID here and just okay. F5 UI update encounter. There is some Eclipse issue is happening, no need to worry. Okay, let me do F8. So just see it got deleted successfully, and just see our log table. Log travel M. F8. We already have preview somewhere. You can see we have one entry with the deleted, but other field, because it's not field specific, we didn't fill. In this video, we have learned about the additional save.